DIY.
DIYers, the run continues. For Kendrick Lamar, he is sweeping through yet another award show with the BET Awards. And he does this only a few days away from who the hell knows what's going to happen in Canada. Here on Hip Hop DX, it says Kendrick Lamar cleans up at the BET Awards. Sam Moore writes, Kendrick Lamar had a victorious night at the BET Awards, picking up 5 trophies. So let me get this straight. We're talking about the Grammys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Let it go, Curtis. Hey, man. Hey, relax. I'm just doing addition. It's educational channel. Held in his native Los Angeles, Lamar was on hand to collect awards for Album of the Year, Best Hip Hop Artist, Best Collaboration Video of the Year, and Video Director of the Year. The latter two of which he shared with longtime creative partner Dave Free. Shout out to Dave Free. Lamar appeared on the TV broadcast, and he was actually there in person, which is partly why this is news. We'll talk about that in a second. Lamar appeared on the TV broadcast to collect the award for Album of the Year and gave a brief speech of the crowd in attendance. Now, that Album of the Year was for GNX. So that tells you what might be a preview of things for the next Grammys when that winds back around. Good God. Lamar appeared on the TV broadcast to collect the award for Album of the Year and gave a brief speech to the crowd in attendance. And I believe I have that up here. Yes, right here it is. Check it out.
I ain't been here in a long time, but I always kept in my heart, BET always make sure that they represent the culture right and always put me in the midst of the cycle of what we represent. And that's real, true, down-to-earth music that people can feel. So I always give my heart to BET. To my folks in the building, all my LA natives out there, I see y'all in the back. That's love. Yeah. God, first and foremost, my company, PG Lane, says in the crowd, we on tour right now. Please come to the show. Yeah. And all that, we're going to keep this thing going. I appreciate y'all. Love and respect to BET. Thank you every time.
Now imagine that. Gentleman that with SZA is selling out stadiums still says, hey, man, please come on to the show. Sounding like it's a local show. Hey, man, come support your local artists. I think they're going to show up in droves whether you like it or not. And like I said, we're approaching the back-to-back shows in Toronto, and it's already some nonsense going on before he's even gotten there. But, man, congratulations are in order for Kendrick Lamar. There's been so much wild news circulating around this gentleman and his run. I've been trying to stray away from it because a lot of it does feel like that's the new rage baiting, or that's the new way to get people to do reactions. I strayed away from it. Let's focus on the positive. It goes on to say, notably, Drake was completely shut out of the ceremony, picking up 0 wins from his 4 nominations. You mean the cultural colonizer Drake wasn't invited to the BET Awards? Huh? It's a sham. The BET Awards went better for Kendrick than the American Music Awards last month, where he took home only 1 award from 5 nominations. Only 1. Oh, no. Yeah, we don't care about that. While a Compton superstar did pick up the win for favorite hip-hop song with Not Like Us, he was otherwise shut out at that ceremony. Lamar was nominated across 5 other categories. Yeah, American Music Awards. Yeah, I'm good. I think we're good here. Well, of all the celebrations and things that were happening that night, you could tell, this was something a little bit different. He popped out. There was other people in attendance. A lot of celebrities, specifically one of the most famous streamers in the world, Kai Cenat. And Kai Cenat was standing next to his homie, Druski. And what looks like a very awkward exchange, here's what happened when, they cross paths. I'll kind of give you some of the lore after, but check this out real quick.
How you doing, bro? You good?
Okay, in case you missed that, you see a really fidgety Druski, who's obviously pro OVO, but that's not the only thing. He's very much OVO. You've seen him in many videos telling people to turn off Not Like Us whenever it's playing, like at a day party or whatever is going on. Even Kai said some really weird things about the Super Bowl performance and how the crowd was, it was artificial noise. And it's just been a lot of weird things said since somebody dropped a lawsuit. But one more time.
How you doing? How you doing, bro? You good? Hey, you left with 3?
The internet different when people right there in front of you, huh?
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Oh boy. Hey yo, DIYer, if you're enjoying this content, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps this video and this channel get discovered by new people. I appreciate you. Now back to the video. My oh my. And you might be asking, well, who cares that he's, I guess friends with Drake, and who cares that, he's pro OVO? Why would he ignore the man? Well, along with shutting down the music of Kendrick and really just saying some weird things, maybe you caught this or maybe you didn't, but Druski did a show on YouTube called Could Have Been Love. And on episode 1, I caught this straight that not a lot of people were talking about, but we for sure talked about it in this community. Remember this? When he was naming the ladies that are going to stay in the house and he gave them a nickname? This is an odd nickname to give someone, but check it out.
Staying with us tonight, Cameo.
But my legs shaking.
Cameo, your nickname is K-Dot.
Really?
Okay, Kato.
Yeah, I really don't know why I picked that name, but hey, take this rose. What that hat you had?
Oh, yeah, he knows why. He knows why he does it. Being funny, I'm sure that gets you brownie points with your boy Druski. Well, it's funny how things change. It's funny how all that comedy seems to find its way out the door when you're actually sitting behind. Who set this up at BET? Somebody was being funny. Well, check out this other thing where SZA actually acknowledges Kai, and Kai shakes hands with Kendrick, and Druski kind of, act like he got something else to do.
How you doing? You good?
Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him backstage. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I ain't never seen Druski in my life. Look at that. Oh, pray. Peace. Yes. Oh man, you gotta be careful what you say on the internet, man. And well, I guess shout out to him for, I guess, having to be forced to keep the same energy. Oh, but continuing on. This can't be met without any controversy. Kendrick can't win without a little bit of controversy. What are you talking about, Curtis? Well, I told you that this Toronto show is approaching. Here's a flyer that went out for anybody that wants to join protesters. OVO protesters in front of the stadium. The same stadium that Drake has never performed at. The Outside Rogers Center. July. They didn't even get the dates right. They meant June 12th and 13th. Wow, they are stupid. The Six Takeover says, Toronto stand up. This summer, Kendrick is coming to our city for 2 shows, but before the curtain even rise, we're making it known. Oh, this is written by ChatGPT. I can tell you right now. This ain't just any city. This is Drake's city. This is the Six, and we're about to show them. The OVO takeover. We're calling all the real ones, Drake fans and Six-Side soldiers, to meet outside the Rogers Center at 5:30 p.m. on June 12th and 13th. Well, at least they got the date right one time in here. Pull up with speakers blasting classic and new Drake. Signs repping the Six. Your best OVO trip. Ew. Free OVO hoodies and pizza.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
How's this gonna play out? Are y'all finna congregate inside a small group and play music? Everybody's playing a different song. Or will you play them in unison? Like, how do you coordinate that? Like, it's gonna be annoying. It'd be annoying to listen to any song, regardless if you're a fan. It'd be annoying to listen to any song at the same time as another song in a different BPM, with different key, a different style. What are y'all gonna do? Are you gonna all play R&B Drake? You're gonna all play hip hop Drake? Whatever that is. Pop rap Drake? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, we weren't done there. I'm sorry. Let's go back away from the pizza party. We missed this news as well. It seems that Kendrick Lamar broke his own record for the longest running #1 song on the R&B and hip hop charts. He beat out Not Like Us 22 weeks. It was how long it lasted on the actual the list. with Luther featuring SZA, which now has surpassed it for 23 weeks. Round of applause.
Somebody gonna have to tell it.
Incredible, man, incredible. There was a really interesting moment that happened. You guys will see it. It was an interesting moment that happened when I was on stage for the Culture United podcast live that we did at the Grammy Museum. Shout out to Justin, man, putting that together. That was amazing. On the stage were a few distinguished individuals, one of those being Jason Martin. And Jason Martin said, Kendrick Lamar is the Michael Jackson of Compton. And there were, of course, people in that room. We were obviously on the West Coast who were in agreement of that. And then there were some folks that were like, I don't know if you want to put that title on him. I don't know about that. Regardless of what that is, I'm actually curious. What would you say if we were 30 years from now and you were trying to describe the run that he is on currently? It's not even over yet. The run that he is on currently, selling out stadiums, winning every single damn award, it seems, breaking records on the charts, right? Releasing a phenomenal project and doing this all while, in the double digits of his career. That is unheard of. Most rappers who get to this stage of their career, 13, 14, 15, whatever it's been, years, they tend to slow down. They tend to sound uninspired, at least in rap. So for this to be one of the best years you've had yet, I mean, if that happens in sports, shout out to LeBron, we're looking at that like a freak of nature. But with that said, who would you compare him to if you had to describe it to somebody 30 years from now? Would you call him the Michael Jackson of Compton? I'm really curious. Or who would you compare it to, or how would you even describe it? Put that in the chat below or the comment below. I really want to know. DIYers, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you've been thinking. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.